know, for me, those windows are very important, that you cannot notice them, but they are. And this is very subtle. When the spaces, the richer they are, the more subtle openings they've got. This is the main, is upstairs. There are like 2 zones for sleeping. And we are very, very lucky ones because we're still being able to work with proper wood, which to make this house in Madrid will be really so expensive and affordable. While here you can buy this very good wood and to have all these stones and in a very cheap way, well, cheap. It's not so much more expensive this to build in those noble materials than to build in concrete or whatever, or brick. Well, this is another house, like Professor Ahmed came and knew it. Well, this is another ruin. This was like this, and it was a ruin. The client is, again, it's me. As you see, I'm not very successful with clients. And then I had keep on. This was like this, gone. Very nice view. It was Colina, gone. And then this was the ruin, gone. And then I tried a very, well, I think it's very important, all these noble materials, to use them. The secret is to put them together and to follow these geometrical forms. Always be very, don't use like, don't do whatever you want. You have to follow what is the sacred geometry. And then that's La Sección Aurea, the Aurea section, all these golden, and then all the projects, no, go back again. All of them are based in these proportions. Then this was the ruin. Then it was well, I won't tell you much more, but it was the first idea of the project with the old building. Go on. You see that there was a bit of it going up, and it was very nice with terraces. Go on. And then when we were going to start, the constructor told me, I mean, Alicia, this is not work. I mean, this is quite absurd because it's such a hard work, and really the south, you've got like the little facade to the south. Why don't we change it? And there was the machine, the digging machine. It was starting working. And then I said, no, that's no, you're crazy. No way. And then I went home and I said, he's completely right. This is stupid to do all this work to put this again in a bad way, bad orientation. No, we tried to change everything. Then I did it in one night. I did not even sleep, and I changed the whole plans in one night. And what was worst is that I have all the permissions for the first. Again, this is based in a second proportion, Orient proportion. It's got different levels. And then I wanted to try something, the vegetable roof, as it's in the skirt of the mountain. It's very protected for the bad winds, and it's open to south, because south always is a good orientation. Because in winter you've got all the sun inside, and in summer the sun goes very high and does not go. Then it works very well. Go on. I mean, I can do as well AutoCAD plans for the clients. You pass on. But these are people who work like me, with me. And you see, the house, we use stones and it's melted with the outside, with the nature landscape. Go on. Go on. Go on. Got very big windows to the south, and it's protected in the north. Go on. And then the idea here was to use the, well, in fact, it is like this. It's not an idea; it's a reality. To use those to keep the concrete. How's the name in English? I don't know. Tableros to put the concrete together. Well, pues, those the mold.
You make the mold to pour the concrete, and you make the mold like.
Then those molds are wood ones. Then it's very tough material. And then I thought, well, let's use this material for the floor. Then those are those molds.
The floor is made with that.
You see? Go on. Then this is all together one big living room with a kitchen corner there. This is a Focus chimney. Focus is a kind of a Ferrari of the chimneys, very nice ones. Well, but this is not a proper Focus one. We copied from with the Iron Man of the Craftsman, and then it's 1/3 the price. This is very good. Another Craftsman, the one who does the windows, is very good one. There are windows. Wood windows. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. That's the stair. It's always very important as well the symbolism of the stairs. That you go up and it lets something open, open to the sky. That's from the room upstairs. You can go to the roof. This was winter, no green. Well, in Spain there is no green, really not so much. It's not quite, and it's dryness now. Go on. There is a bathroom upstairs. There's a friend of ours who does those things. And then we go again to the countryside, through the door. That's the house from behind. That's the other garden roof. And well, this will be, I will pass very, very quickly, just to record. This, when you came, Professor Ahmed, to Spain, you remember we had some clients around, and this is their house, finally. Again, this is Orient proportion, and the thing was to make a patio, and all this was center into the patio. Then you can use the main. It's like the heart of the building. Courtyard, yes. Then this is the fireplace, and those had a very big doors that you can open or close them, because this as well was an illegal. For the permissions, it was illegal to make a house. It was supposed to be an industrial building. Then that's why it got this shape. Well, here the client, he wanted to have this sort of wood materials that here you don't have them. But it was a play, and they were forming. No. Those, each facade was with the name of one of the sons of the members of the family. This one was Julia, the other one was Anna, to make a joke, a bit with passion. This is the final result. Go on. Go on. This was the main axe with the door. Go on. Again, and then there was a fireplace. It was with you see, this is not a fake. This is not a copy. It's a very expensive Hergom chimney, and it's got this is crystal, this glass, and then you can see, you are able to see the fire from outside and from inside. This is the main corridor. Go on. This is the living room. They wanted a high double ceiling to put the books. All the we did it was a very big structure. Then we had to do concrete for the ceiling. Then I told all the workmen to be very careful with the encofrado, to be able to see, at least to have the memory of the material, of the memory of the wood. Those are some lucernarios. Well, don't know them. I'm very sorry about my English terms. Well, go on. The tiles of the floor were as well as those are different shape than the ones before. This is very typical in the place we live. See?
The tiles, this is so behind. This is the inheritance we have in Spain from the Muslims. No? They were making these tiles in ceramics, and we still keep this. This is a Muslim tradition from Muslim Spain, and still going.
There's another gone. And again, the windows that face west, those are really special ones. The light from west is always, when you see in the Renaissance, it was very important always to have all these palaces with those little holes. This is upstairs, a dormitory and a bathroom. Gone. This tile, this is another of the luxury things of this house, because they came to the site and they were almost burning, just recently done as bread. And this is another neighbor that he does them. He cooks them on his oven, and he puts all the different main. This is another bathroom downstairs. This is the patio. I hope it will grow up orange trees. This is very Andalusian. Keep on, and those are the bigger doors. But thank God, the client at the beginning he refused them, and after he understood, they make all the sense of the house. Then we did it. Go on. And this is just shortly, I will show you. For me, it's been very important because of the client. The clients are very important because this is not only that you have to follow a program, but they are the inspiration for you to work, because it depends on them what you feel that you have to work in which direction. And this one, she's a doctor, she's a very important one, and she's got a sickness about she cannot afford any chemical things. Then she's kind of a bubble. And we had to use all these very natural materials to do everything. Then keep on going. Well, this is a sort of a play with the floors. We wanted to put different hormones that we segregate to either in the floor depending on the use of each room. No? This is Dopa